Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Altium OnTrack podcast. I am Zach Peterson. I am your host, and today I am here with Rea Callender, VP of Education at Altium. Today we have a very special announcement that I think a lot of folks in the audience are going to enjoy. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and get into it. Rea, thank you so much for joining us on relatively short notice.
Hey, Zach, really appreciate you having me here. And yeah, we've got a really exciting announcement. We are launching a new curriculum into the college and university space called Altium Education. And the curriculum takes students who know nothing about printed circuit board design to being able to create a printed circuit board and send it off to manufacturing. So it's really exciting. And for years, and many people know, for years, we've been supporting college students by giving them a free license to Altium Designer globally. We have multiple thousands of students with free licenses to Altium Designer. Now we've got curriculum that goes along with it. So it's a much stronger package. So we're really excited about it. And the curriculum points to Altium Designer, uses Altium Designer as examples, and teaches the student to use Altium Designer. So again, we feel that it's a much stronger package, and we're looking forward to it being out there.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's really great that Altium is trying to take the lead on designer education, and I think it's important for a lot of folks to note that usually when these types of courses come out, people think that it's all just focusing on here's how to access this feature in the program, here's what it does. But
Right.
the program that Altium has created, I think, is going far beyond that, drawing upon all of the resources internally to create something that is just as much conceptual and teaching you the process of printed circuit board design as it is about tool
Right.
usage.
Right. I think that's really important because, colleges globally will be able to use this, and students will benefit from that approach. Again, teaching the student the design process and being able to create their own printed circuit board. We happen to use Altium Designer because that's our tool, but it could be you and of course we created this with the college professor in mind also, which is it's a modular approach. There's units, there's 6 different units. The college professor can grab a unit and supplement the course they're currently teaching, or a student can go into our curriculum and take it self-paced. So I think we've addressed both audiences and for maximum value.
Yeah, so I know that previous to this, Altium launched Upverter Education, targeting high school students, and this is just kind of a natural extension to that. But one thing I'm wondering is, what you mentioned that this is all geared towards the college professor and giving them resources to be able to incorporate these important, electronics design topics into their curricula. What type of feedback have you gotten initially on the front end before the full launch?
Yeah, we've been talking to college professors and showing them exactly, what we have, and we've gotten an excellent response. And it's interesting that, you know, despite the fact that we know how important printed circuit boards are, despite the fact that we know that the talent pool is reducing, a lot of colleges don't offer courses on printed circuit board design. And one of the reasons is because it's very hard to find curriculum. And in all of our discussions with those professors, that really prompted us to create curriculum that, like Altium Education, to help them teach printed circuit board design. It's a supplemental course, so it's not meant to displace anything. Yeah, we're really excited about it.
Yeah, that's great. And you brought up the workforce issue. I mean, there was just a recent survey in PCD&F. They noted that from their survey results that over the next 15 years, approximately 78% of the workforce, that's mind-boggling. 78% of the workforce is expecting to retire. I mean, talk about a talent shortage and job surplus. It seems like a real opportunity for the next generation to get involved in something that is, obviously a great career, but also really at the forefront of advanced stuff, advanced technologies. I know that a lot of the clients that my company's been working with, and a lot of the folks that I talk to, you see people coming from software into hardware because they want to develop something more advanced. Maybe they're working in robotics, maybe they're working in commercial space or something like this, and they know that they now have to be hardware experts, and they don't even know where to
Mhm.
start.
Right.
So, it's because of that talent shortage that they aren't able to get up and running quickly. And so, this just really fills in the gap and helps, I think it's going to help students really jumpstart their way into these more advanced areas that typically would have been relegated to, the senior PCB designer type of level. I mean, what do you think about that?
No, I think that's totally true. And of course our goal here, with this is to attract talent to this field, to attract talent to the field and also to equip students with the proper skills so that they can enter the workforce and be more valuable employees. And then, of course, at the end of the day, we really hope that this helps drive the next generation of technology and innovation. So that's one of our big goals, and we hope to see that happen.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And as far as filling in the gaps, I think with education and curricula shortage, if you look at what's out there, I mean, you'll see a lot of like tool specific courses, right? So, the CAD vendors, they offer, training courses in their tools, which is understandable. I mean, all software vendors do it. So totally
Right,
get that.
right.
But I agree with you. I think there's this big gap between like the industry level, type of standards based curricula and then what happens with the traditional engineering curriculum where it's all based on like digital electronics. Students learn a lot about logic gates, they learn like about op amps and circuit design, but then it's like there's this whole big gap with board layout. And I think as the technology has gotten more advanced, all of the semiconductors that we use have gotten more advanced. Now that's where really the rubber is hitting the road, and people are having trouble actually laying out boards that are going to work properly. In fact, we talked with Yoshi Fukawa just recently on the podcast. He had mentioned that the biggest problems that people face are EMI, EMC, signal integrity, and power integrity. I mean, this is all bread and butter board layout stuff. And it
Hmm.
seems like there's just this huge knowledge gap. And so I think it's great that Altium
Right.
is, really stepping up and taking a lead and trying to, get students to really jump in and participate early before they get to the job and then realize, oh no, I don't know how to lay out a board.
Right. No, and we've talked to people at NASA as well, and they have people coming in that can't lay out a board, and they're so excited about this curriculum. So I see this working at the college and university level. I see it working with students who just want to learn this, and then also at the corporate level. I mean, I think this is great curriculum for corporations. So
So you brought up a couple of threads branching off from the current curriculum because the current curriculum is meant to be like what 101, 201 kind of level curriculum,
yeah,
really the
yes,
ground floor.
yes, the ground floor. Taking students who know nothing about printed circuit boards to being able to create a printed circuit board. And
Sure, sure. So
that's
maybe they're not making the next Intel motherboard, but they're jumping in, they're doing some Arduino shields or something like this.
right, exactly. And we support people interested in electronics design at all levels. So it's high school, college, and also professional. So once a student goes through this particular course, we have other courses available for the professional. If you want to grow your skills on Altium Designer, we have several courses that are out there as well. So we're covering the gamut, really.
Yeah, that's excellent. That's excellent. And I'm wondering now, now that we've got like a high school curriculum and now kind of undergraduate, lower level college curriculum, what's next on the roadmap? Is there going to be an upper level college curriculum? Is there going to be like maybe a graduate level? Is there going to be kind of like a pre-professional level type of course? I mean, what do you see on the roadmap?
I think a pre-professional, the next step is probably what we'll do. We'll expand on Altium Education. We'll get Altium Education out there, just like we did Upverter Education. We launched Upverter Education into high schools back in June of 2020. And since that time, we've had about 8,000 students globally come through our program. And we've been
8,000 students.
8,000 students from around the world, 50 plus countries. It's been a really exciting experience for us because we've dealt with or been involved with robotics teams and teachers really from around the world, and we've taken their input and made Upverter Education stronger. And we're going to do the same thing with Altium Education. We'll take the input from the college professors that are using it. We've got University of Pennsylvania already involved, University of Massachusetts. So we'll take their input and make the program even stronger, and then take it to the next level.
That's great to hear. That's great to hear. And I'm sure if professors have some ideas, maybe they want to get involved, maybe they want to sample the curriculum before they incorporate it into their classes. What's the best way they can get a hold of these resources and possibly even get a hold of you directly?
I'm open to getting emails directly from professors. So an email directly, and also from our site, which is education.altium.com. There is a message possibility there as well.
That's great. That's great. Yeah. So if, in case anyone missed it, education.altium.com is the place to go and learn about the curriculum, access these resources. In the show notes, we will go ahead and include those links both to get to the site as well as to register if you're interested in registering. So who can register now? Is it just professors? Is it students? Is it everybody?
Everybody can register now. And the great thing is we have a sign-on where you can go on as a student. You can register for the curriculum and the license at the same time. So then you're put into the curriculum and you get your free license to Altium Designer. Or if you already have an Altium Designer license, you can just go into the curriculum. So either way, and the program is out there, and we'd love to see it used.
That's great. That's great. Well, I'm really happy to hear that this is launched and live, and that the educational opportunities or the training options are expanding, especially now that they are free and not necessarily just paid for. I know that's been a big I don't want to say pain point, but I know that is something that is in demand. I get questions periodically on LinkedIn and on the YouTube channel and YouTube videos. We get questions. Where can I learn PCB design for free? So this is great. You're addressing that need directly, and I know that a lot of designers are going to be hungry for this.
That's wonderful. Yeah, we're really excited about it. We're really excited to get the program out there, and feedback is always more than welcome. So we're delighted to be able to fill this gap.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Ray, thank you so much for joining us for this quick announcement. I would like everyone who is listening to check out the show notes, check out the links. You can go to education.altium.com. The courses that are there, I'm sure, are going to be improved and expanded over time since this is just an initial launch. But as time goes on, the options are just going to grow to help designers be the best designers that they can be.
That's great. Thank you, Zach. Really appreciate having me on.
Absolutely, absolutely. And to everyone out there listening, check out the show notes. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, and of course, make sure you stay on track. Don't stop learning, and we will see you next time. Thanks, everybody.